Hi guys, it's Dale with the insurance. Today we have it's an article that I am almost positive everyone is gone through this cost benefit analysis in their head. And because I love traveling, and when I travel, I love like getting kind of into the nitty gritty of the places that I'm going to. So I like to drive. I don't care if it's on the right side of the road, the left side of the road, it doesn't matter. I feel like I'm actually living like the local environment that I'm in. So I go through this all the time. But the title of the article is Car Rental Insurance Explained, right? I'll let you know right now that unfortunately a lot of this depends, but I think it still will be helpful. The article kind of slots the answers into 4 different questions which we get on the daily basis. I think it's a great prism to kind of look through this issue through and get kind of a better understanding. The first is, will my car insurance cover my rental car, right? And this is quite simple. It's almost just a matter of mixing coverages, right? So car rental insurance and car kind of rental reimbursement is slightly different. If you're kind of covered to the gills with full auto coverage, then chances are you do have rental reimbursement in there, coverage in there in your policy. You just need to figure out what are the daily limits. But it will be there. But that's different from car rental insurance, right? Covering any damage to your car or any damage that you've inflicted onto others. This is like the rental expense. And once again, it depends. Full coverage, yes, definitely. It's probably tucked in there. You would want to figure out the limits, right? Because there will be daily limits. And depending on the type of vehicle you have, if you use your vehicle for business use or for hauling things, and you need kind of a larger vehicle, the daily limits may not be enough. But car rental insurance does not cover that. If you do have, that's car rental reimbursement coverage. If you do have full coverage, then you probably have rental reimbursement, but that's just a different coverage. Second question is, does my car rental insurance cover any damage to my rental car, right? And short answer is, well, the right answer is it depends again, right? So for instance, you have full coverage, you're traveling within the US or Canada, you rent a car, yes, that coverage will typically extend to your rental car, okay? You don't have full coverage. More specifically, you don't have comprehensive and collision, okay? And you're traveling outside of the US and renting a car. Your car insurance then may not extend. It definitely doesn't extend for any comprehensive or collision type damage, and there's a good chance it doesn't extend for liability. It may, but given most US policies apply to kind of US and Canada, that provides the carrier with an out to deny your claim. So if you are traveling outside of the US, okay, then make sure you scour your policy and you're depending on your current insurance to provide coverage for the rental car. Scour your policy, perhaps even call your agent or better yet, your carrier directly. They'll be hesitant to give you an absolute answer because they don't want to put anything in writing, because obviously it can come back to haunt them if there's a claim. but you'll be able to get a feel for if you're covered, even if it's just liability on your policy, if that liability extends beyond the U.S.-Canada border and to wherever you're visiting. Okay. The next question dovetails to this. Does your car insurance cover damage done to other people and other vehicles? And it's basically the same answer. The ultimate question, the reason why you're thinking about car rental insurance is because of the added cost. So the fourth bucket is, should I buy the car insurance that's offered at the kiosk, right, where you're renting your vehicle? Short answer, yes, period. Not only does it alleviate the gray area of finding out if you're covered or not. I mean, you are covered, period. You're covered from $1. No, or if there's typically there's no deductible, but if there's a deductible, you pay the deductible. The car rental company covers everything from a windshield to a complete crash. There's no gray area of if you're renting a vehicle that's valued more than the vehicle at home, and you're renting like a Corvette or a Porsche or something, and you may have to come out of pocket because the accident you got into blew out the limits of your home policy. And then last but not least, we know that a claim doesn't end when that claim is closed out, right? You end up paying for that claim in higher rates, right, for the years to come. If you go ahead and opt to buy that rental car insurance at the kiosk, then you don't need to pull your insurance company in at all. There is no claim, there is no residual payment that you have to make, revealed in a higher auto rate in years to come, right? So we typically say yes, buy the insurance offered at the kiosk or at the rental company for peace of mind at the very least, right? Peace of mind that you are definitely covered. There's no need to argue with your carrier about what the fine printing that's in your policy. And two, there is no residual cost, right? Like you don't have to file a claim with your insurance company, no harm, no foul. The rental company carries or covers the cost of the damages, and you kind of return home and enjoy the great rates you've been paying for the years up to that point. Okay, hopefully this was helpful. Thanks for stopping by, guys. We'll chat next week.